Hey folks, Dirk here at GC Blues 45. How you folks doing this good evening here? By the way, folks, here in the St. Louis area, we have a very low chance of severe weather. I mean, low chance. The storm fuel is very low, but still could spark up some severe thunderstorms, a brief tornado, and some winds. It's going to be windy no matter what they're saying. So we're hoping for the best. There's no watches or warnings yet, so let's keep that good, right? Now, folks, also it was a crazy night last night. I went 2-1 last night to still keep me over 500, but my overall record now is 110, 79, and 26. That's okay still, but I like to have that loss number lower still. But at least I'm doing good. Okay, folks, once again, 12 games on the dock tonight. There are 12 games. If you and so folks, let's get ready to remember if you haven't come across this and happen like it, let's get that thumbs up deal going. It's very important to us to keep the channel going. And remember, folks, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe icon to be notified that I upload a new video by clicking that bell icon. And you can customize it. You can customize it for NHL reports, DTVs, my NHL Talk series, which is a new one that's coming up during the Olympic break. My St. Louis history videos. I got two coming up. I got two episodes coming up. One I really want to do, really coming up soon. And another, um, um, about another event, and they're all significant events that happen in Granite City, here in Granite, literally here in Granite. I live in Granite City, Illinois. We have two significant events that happen here. I'm not gonna say what they are, but I'll let you guys figure that out. So here we go. Starting off with Calgary at Boston. This is a 7 o'clock Eastern game. Currently, Calgary is 18-21-4 and 40 points. He played last night. Boston is 22-19-2 and 47 points. Great interdivisional interconference matchup. This is going to look good, and this could go down to the wire. Calgary are the underdogs at a plus 110 to a minus 130, and Calgary did not win, but winning a back to backs are tough, especially playing back to backs are tough. They were at home last night, and now tonight they're on the road. And no, they were on the road in Montreal, now they're in Boston. And this is the final meeting between these two teams. Calgary took the first meeting December 29th. This is it, the finale. Who will win the rubber match? And the last 10 shows Calgary at 5-5-0, currently in a 3-game losing streak. Then we got Boston at 3-5-2, currently in a 1-game losing streak. So I'm going Calgary on this. I think Calgary can do it. And you can watch this on Sportsnet Ontario or Oilers. Sportsnet 1, streaming on Sportsnet 1, and NESN, New England Sports Network. Great little network. Your exclusive home to Bruins games, too. Or Celtics games and Red Sox games during baseball season. Yeah. Next is the Panthers at the Canadiens. Now, the Canadiens also played last night at home against the Flames. They beat the Flames. Let's see what can happen here. So, currently in Florida is 22-17-3 and 47 points. Montreal is 24-13-6 and 54 points. So, this one is a divisional matchup. Looks good. This could go down to the wire. Literally, this one could go down to the wire. The Panthers are a minus 112 underdogs to a minus 108 favorites for the Canadiens. Now remember, if both teams are minuses, the team with the lower number is the favorites. And In this case, it is the Canadiens. And last 10, this is the second meeting between these two teams. Final meeting is in April, folks. Panthers are 5-4-1 on the last 10 games, currently running a 1-game losing streak. The Canadiens are 7-1-2 in their last 10 with on a 2-game winning streak. And I'm going Montreal. I think they can do it. But winning back to backs is pretty tough. You can watch this on TSN2, RDS, and Squirt Sports in Florida. Next is the Vancouver Canucks. This is also 7 o'clock Eastern. All these games I'm telling you right now are 7 o'clock Eastern. It's the Vancouver Canucks at the Detroit Red Wings. Now, currently, the Red Wings, not the Canucks, are 16-21-5 and 37 points. Detroit is 25-15-4 and 54 points. So this one is a great interdivisional, interconference matchup. So this one could go down to the wire also. And Detroit are the favorites at a minus 148 to plus 124. I always like to check the last 10 games. Now, this is the last game of the series between these two teams. A month ago, Detroit took the first meeting in Vancouver for nothing. So let's see what happens in the rubber match. And the Canucks are 4-4-0 with 2 points during this losing streak. And but they lost 4 straight. And the Red Wings are 6-3-1 on a 1-game winning streak. I'm going Detroit. So go Red Wings. And you can watch this on Sportsnet Pacific and FanDuel Sportsnet Detroit. Okay. Also at 7 o'clock Eastern is the Buffalo Sabres, who've been on a tear of late, taking on the Washington, the New York Rangers. Currently, the Sabres are 22-15-4 and 48 points. The Rangers are 20-18-6 and 46 points. So they're each other record-wise and point-wise. This is a great conference matchup, Eastern Conference matchup, interdivisional matchup also. So this can go down to the wire. Sabres are the favorites at minus 125 to a plus 105. And I do like check the last 10 because sometimes when they do the odds, they don't look at the last 10 really and see how the teams. And this is the second meeting between these two teams. The final meeting is back in New York, and that will be in 3 months, folks. 3 months. All right, the Sabres are 9-1-0 on a 1-game winning streak. The Rangers are 4-4-2 on a 1-game losing streak, but they picked up a point in it. They're currently on a point streak, and they got 3 points. But I'm going Buffalo on this. So, hoping for the best. And you can watch this on MSG Buffalo. For everyone in the Buffalo area, you can watch this on your local MSG network. And also everyone in the New York area, you can watch this on MSG. Also 7 o'clock Eastern is the Maple Leafs at the Flyers. Now currently, the Maple Leafs are 20-15-7 and 47 points. The Flyers are 22-12-7 and 51 points. And the money line has the Maple Leafs as the underdogs of plus 100 to minus 120. Once again, last 10, that wasn't really tell the picture. Second meeting between these two teams, final meetings in March. All right, Maple Leafs are 5-3-2, currently riding a point streak. Um, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10. They're currently on a 12-game point streak. Their last 6 games, they picked up at least 1 point. They're 5-3-2, 12 points, and currently on a 1-game winning streak. Meanwhile, the Flyers are 6-3-1 and 6-3-1 with a 2-game winning streak going on. But I'm going for the underdogs here. I'm going for Toronto. I think they can do it, especially if they can get a good start and start firing good. They could probably win this. Okay, now you can watch this on TVA Sports, TSN4, and NBC Sports Philadelphia. So listen up to the where you can watch this game. Okay, this is the Maple Leafs in Philadelphia. And up in Canada, you can watch this on TVA Sports, TSN4, and and NBC Sports Philadelphia, which is your exclusive home to a lot of Philadelphia sports. Phillies, Flyers, and the 76ers. Also, 7 o'clock Eastern is the Devils at the Penguins. Currently, the Devils are 22, 19, and 2 and 46 points. The Pens are 20, 12, and 9 and 49 points. So they each are point wise and record wise. Well, not so much record wise, but this is a good divisional matchup. You know, you have two good conference matchups. This one's a divisional matchup. Um, and the Devils are a 108 minus 108 favorites to a minus 112 underdogs for the Pens. And this is the second meeting between these two teams. Second meeting is in February back in Pittsburgh. All right, the Devils are 4-5-1 on a 2-game losing streak. Meanwhile, the Penguins have been on a tear, 6-4-0, and currently have got a 10-game point streak going on right now, winning 5 in a row. And with this, I'm going with the underdogs. I am going Pittsburgh because I think they can do it. I really think they can win. If they keep the momentum going like they are now, they could really do it. Also has 7 o'clock Eastern. Man, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th game at 6 o'clock Eastern. So this next game, starting at 6 o'clock Central, is the 7th one. It's the Ducks at the Hurricanes. Currently, the Ducks are 21, 19, and 3 and 45 points. The Hurricanes are 26, 14, 14, and 3 and 55 points. So this is a good interconference, interdivisional matchup. No telling what can happen in this one, and most likely it'll be a blowout by one team. And the Canes are the favorites at minus 218 to plus 180. And final meeting between these two teams. Carolina took the first meeting 4-1 in October. Let's see what happens tonight in the rubber match. Yeah, listen to this. The Ducks have been losing. They're on a 6-game losing streak right now of just 1 point in the last 6 games. They're 1-7-2. Meanwhile, the Hurricanes are 4-5-1, currently on a 2-game winning streak. So I'm going Carolina on this. because I think they can do it. I really think they can. And you can watch this on FanDuel Sportsnet South Carolina. That is, there are two FanDuel Sportsnet South. This one is FanDuel Sportsnet South Carolina. Victory Plus in Anaheim, and KCOP 13 in Anaheim, the Fox Plus station down there. Okay, we're now at a game that's not at 7 o'clock Eastern. We are now at at 8 o'clock Eastern. It is the Islanders at the Predators. Currently, the Islanders are 24-15. Why 15-4. Hold on here, folks. I'm wrote down a bear with me here, folks. Okay. I'm terribly sorry about that. I messed up a little bit, but I'm good now. All right, the Islanders are 24-15-4 and 52 points. The Predators are 19-19-4, 42 points. So this is a interdivisional, interconference matchup, and the Predators are the favorites at a minus 125 to a plus 105. And this is the first meeting between these two teams, and then just 23 days later, in they're at the Islanders, so 22 days from now. Okay, the Islanders are 5-4-1, currently on a 2-game winning streak, and the Predators are 6-4-0, currently on a 1-game losing streak. And I'm going Islanders because the Predators are on a losing streak despite their last 10. So I'm going with the Islanders because they got a win streak going on. So let's see what happens. Okay. Also at 8 o'clock Eastern, it is the Oilers at the Jets. Currently, the Oilers are 21-16-6 and 48 points. The Winnipeg Jets are 15-21-5. League worst, 35 points. So this is a good interdivisional matchup. Anything can happen here, folks. And the Oilers are the underdogs at minus 115 to a minus 105 favorites for the Jets. Now, by the way, this is the final meeting between these two teams, and Edmonton took both meetings. So this is the rubber match. Even though Edmonton's already won the series and the goals, pretty much, this game pretty much runs out. And okay, listen to this. I don't know why they got the Jets as the favorites on this, but the Oilers are 6-4-0 with a 1-game winning streak, and the Jets are 0-6-4, and they have 4 points in the last 10 games. So I'm going Edmonton on this one. I think it's wrong to pick the Jets. So I'm going Edmonton because there's a good chance that the losing streak will continue. 10-game losing streak for the Jets. and they lost. They only got 4 points. Now you can watch this on Sportsnet West or Winnipeg, one of the two, and TSN 3. Next, it is the Senators at the Avalanche. Now, currently, the Senators are 20, 17, and 5, and 45 points. Now, they played last night. And they're taking on the Avalanche, who are on a losing streak right now. They're 31, 4, and 7, still league best, and 69 points. And get this, the Avalanche are the favorites at at a minus 178 to a plus 225. You know, I'm looking at the last 10 games on this one. First meeting between these two teams. Yeah, first meeting. But both teams are on a 2-game losing streak. The Senators are 5-4 and 1. The Avalanche are 8-2 and 0. Well, guess what? You know, I'm not going Colorado. I'm going now. I'm going Senators. Let's hope the Senators can turn this around. Now you can watch this on RDS 2, TSN 5, Altitude, which is the home of everything Avalanche and Nuggets basketball, and KTVD up in Denver. That's their one of their stations over there. All right, next it is the Blue Jackets at the Golden Knights. Now, by the way, the Avalanche game, that's a 9 o'clock Eastern game. This one's a 10 o'clock Eastern game. Currently, the Blue Jackets are 18, 17, and 7, and 43 points. The Knights are 18, 11, and 12, and 48 points. So this one's going to be a good interdivisional, interconference matchup. A lot of things can happen. And the Knights are the favorites at a minus 142 to a plus 120. You see me wearing my Knights jersey, which was my very first order I ever got from Cool Hockey. One of the best purchases I made. Finally, between these two teams, Vegas took the first meeting in Columbus. Now they're in it. So here we go. Let's find out what happens. And Columbus should have been favorites. They are 5-4 and 1, currently on a 2-game losing streak that picked up a point, and the Knights are 2-5 and 3, and they're currently on a point streak of 3 points. So I'm going Vegas on this one because I really don't go against teams that I'm wearing. So that's why if you see me wear a team, I will go for them. I'm going for them. All right, you can watch this on Sportsnet, Sportsnet 1, streaming on Sportsnet 1, TVA Sports, FanDuel Sportsnet Ohio, and Script Sports in Vegas. And finally, at 10 o'clock Eastern, it is the Seattle Kraken at home against the Minnesota Wild. Currently, the Wild are 25, 11, and 8, and 58 points. The Kraken are 20, 14, and 7, and 47 points. So this one, good interdivisional matchup. Looks great. Anything can happen in this one. Wild are the favorites at minus 155 to plus 130. And second man between these two teams, round meetings in April. See, I don't know why they never look at the last 10 games. The Wild are 5-2-3, and currently on a 2-game losing streak with 1 point in it. And their last 10, they picked up 13 points in the last 10 games, while the Kraken are 8-1-1. While the Kraken, they're on a 4-game winning streak and on a point streak of their own still. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13. A 17-game point streak. 17 points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 13. Yeah, 17 points. And I'm going Kraken on this one. Because I think it's wrong. So, Kraken are continuing the point streak. I think they're going to continue this point streak tonight. And you can watch it on FanDuel Sportsnet, North, Extra, Kraken Hockey Network exclusively on Prime, Amazon Prime, here in the U.S., FanDuel Sportsnet, Wisconsin, and KONG up in Seattle. And that's it, folks. We are done. Thank you very much for tuning in. Remember, folks, you guys got any questions, please ask them. I will answer you guys' questions. And as always, folks, please stay safe, take care, remember it's watching it, and I'll see you guys later tonight for the post-game report as we're heating up. So, till then, peace.